Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Stoneblock 3 land, and we are dealing with this situation here, whereby this does wash, but it doesn't wash very quickly. What I think we need to do is prolong the presence of the stuff in front of here. That's what I'm thinking. That's everything else is tickety as it were boo. It's good. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I think it's still doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it's still doing what it's supposed to do. That's filling up with all manner of junk and tat. I don't know as we want all the junk and tat, but we're getting all of the junk and tat. So what I'm thinking over here we might want to do is if I break the conveyor belt. Breaky conveyor belt. Break that out. How was that powered? That was powered by that. So if we bring that out one block, I think if we bring that out to there, that will drop that down in front here. So if I grab some of them and I just queue one onto there, that will come along, and I suspect what will happen here is it will get blown all the way back there. My suspicion is that. Or I'll pick it up, because that also helps immensely. Let's get further away and see what happens here. There's a bee. Well, it's being washed. It may have been pushed through the track and certainly past the end of it. So we probably need to hold it in that zone, like that. So it's getting washed. It's in the lane. But then it gets pushed out the end of the lane. Right. So how do we deal with that? Maybe one of them. And bop, bop, bop. Then we can break that out of there. And throw another conveyor belt. Is that going to be right? I don't think it's going to be right. Let's lose that. And lose that. And go boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. I thought I had. I did thought I had another. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Well, what is the inventory button? There we go. I don't have another conveyor belt. That's awkward. I seem to have used all my conveyor belts. That's not good. That's not premium. Conveyor belts. Excellent. We do have more conveyor belts. Whether this is the right thing to do or not, I don't really know. Right, we're saying that it's going to push it into there, but then we need that to pick it up. And I believe the key to that is one of these brass hoppers. What are we calling these? We are calling this a brass funnel. That's what we're calling it. And the brass funnel is, oh god, electron tubes, brass, and dried kelp. We have dried kelp. Pretty sure we have one dried kelp. Probably need more dried kelp than that. We do have the diamond sandpaper. We just need to make the crystally job that we need to... this thing. Which is made by redstone and nether quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of piling everything onto this at the moment. So hopefully we win. Once we've got this side of things working, we then need to automate a whole other smorgasbord of pain, which is going to be fun. That's not the right thing in there. That's the right thing in there. Then we get that. We have that in our hand, and we throw that on the floor. And then we click on it. And we buffed it. Nice. We've buffed it. It's buffed. And then when we're making the crystally job, we need just an iron sheet. Just an iron... You say just an iron sheet, but, you know, it's quite a big thing, you know. I'm still getting 2 irons. I don't understand why I'm doubling down. I was happy to blame my mouse on that one, but I don't think it is. Alrighty. So we get that, and that makes the electron tube. We need a brass. We've got brass. We've still got brass. We probably need to invest in more brass at some point soon. We get that, we get that, we get that, and that makes nothing at all. No, the dried kelp, wasn't it? That gives us 2 brass funnels. Excellent. Now, I think what we could do is click that onto the side of the conveyor belt like that. So that is picking up onto the conveyor belt, but we need to prevent it picking up what gets dropped, because it's going to be down there for a prolonged period of time. We might need a block here as well. I'm thinking off the top of my head, we might need a block here as well. Just to stop things moving where they're not supposed to go. Does that feel right? Does that feel right to everyone? So this is only going to pull out. And we need to turn the whole system off before we do anything. We need to filter that funnel. How do we filter funnels? How do we filter funnels? F-I-L-T-E-R. Hold shift for a summary. Matches items. Oh, it is a create thing. Match items against a collection of items, or... Okay, so that one maybe is going to be a wool block and some iron nuggets. I'm guessing that's what we're after. Have we got enough string to make a wool block? Because we don't have sheep. We really don't have sheep. It's very lonely without sheep. We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, makes us a wool block. I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. It does. Okay, good. Grab me some iron nug-nugs. Did that give me 2? Who knows? Who cares? I do, because I need 2. That occasion, it didn't give me 2. That occasion, it didn't do what it normally does. Right, so we do that. And we say, if I put that on my hotbar, can I interact with it? Yes, I can. We want a deny list of those. So that is now programmed to deny the iron nonsense. Okay? So if I pop that there, and then I put me doodad here on there, see what happens. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It's going in. It's in. It's something's happening in there. There's all kinds of shenanigans going on. Oh, nice. Nice. Cool. So that works. It doesn't pick up, it gets washed, and it chucks out. This is a lot just to make some iron and redstone. I feel that's important to point out. We need a chest here, which we don't obviously have on us. That would be too much. That would be too much. To have the right thing in our hot little hand would be too much of the way too appropriate. And we need to be able to chest that up. Do we want to knock this back a ways? Or are we happy with that? We could be happy with that. It's a cumbersome machine we've built. I think we could do a good job of shrinking it down. And I have a plan in mind for doing just such a thing. No. That was a terrible mistake. Yep, that was a terrible mistake. Did we fix the problem? Yes. Good. That will draw out of the other box, and we need to get a chest. I need to stop putting that on things. That's a problem. I've got some kind of addiction to putting that thing down. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. I'm just converting all the wood. I don't care. Watch me not care. Right, there's a chest, which is what's going to receive our stuff. And everything we put on that conveyor belt needs to be picked up. So, we need a funnel. There are 2 brass funnels there. I don't want a brass funnel, I want an andesite funnel. 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 I want this, which is andesite and dried kelp. I think something over here was dealing with kelp. Yep. And andesite. Cool. Because these are cheaper. These are way cheaper. And way cheaper is way gooder. That's a word. So I'm not thrilled about the gearing for the fan. I mean, it works. I need to stop pressing Q. I just need to stop pressing all the wrong buttons tonight. I'm going to have to run around with an empty taskbar if I can't stop myself from pressing all the wrong goddamn buttons. Which is just, you know, stupid. Right, let's turn this off. Because we can turn this off. And we have had more hot tips from Jack Elf. He said, chain drive. Oh my god, Furry, stop it. I need to basically just get those funnels off my hotbar because they are a liability. Alright, everything's shut down. So this shouldn't... It probably will try to, but it shouldn't be able to absolutely spaff everything. Have I got any on me? Or did I put it all away? Oh, no. No. I am a just horrific liability with those things. So that goes on that side. And it only pulls out that. Right? So we can put all that crap in there, not that. And then that will pick up, that will wash. And theoretically, that should be all she wrote. So if I turn that back on, is that going to do a stack at a time? Click and hold for the amount. We want one at a time, I think. We could probably wash a stack at a time. But we don't really want it holding off for that long, so we're just gonna let it do one at a time. It should be faster because it's gonna pull everything, so it should be faster. Just bang that into gear. I still don't know what I'd want to speed up. Maybe the gears need to speed up. Maybe the big spinny wheels need to be going faster. I don't know. Something needs to be going faster. All right, we have washing taking place. Good. Redstone's kind of in low. We're not getting a lot of redstone, is what I'm trying to say. I struggled with that. In low supply, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So that shouldn't take experience out of here, acting as an intermediate box. This is going to become a problem. I don't think there's anything we want to wash here. We are probably going to have to loop this coal into some form of foundry. If we could make this whole thing run faster. It seems to be stuck at the moment. Oh, there we go. It was stuck. I don't know why it was stuck. I don't quite understand that, but it was a little bit stuck. So that's now doing its job. Doing its job very well. We're going to get a lot of nug-nugs out of that. We are going to get many, many, many nug-nugs. There is a block, apparently, that will help us with our quest for other things as well. Because we still need to wash soul sand. But that means we need to haunt soul sand and then wash the soul sand. So there's a two-step process there. We need sand to feed into that system. So we need to feed sand. We need to turn stone from a cobblestone generator into gravel, into dirt, into sand, and then haunt it and then wash it is what we need to do. And I think that's the next machine we're going to build. This one's doing its job. It's going to backlog. It is going to backlog. We could do with pulling all of this crap out into boxes, which we can do. There seems to be a consistent supply of stuff. I don't think there's anything we're not seeing that we should be seeing here. Because we will need things like tin and copper, and we're just not getting them from this process. So we do need a different process. And it may need a different power supply as well, because I don't know how hard and close we're running this power supply to the end of the line. But I know it's doing its job, so I'm happy. What we want to look at is... what's it called? Hammer? An iron auto hammer. What's a diamond? So it's got a diamond hammer in it. It's got just glass. These look relatively cheap. Are they powered machines? So if we make an iron hammer, because we've got plenty of iron coming in now, and see what that does for us. Does that sound like a plan? Okay. Let's put our funnels away. I need to tidy up the inventory a little bit. We might come back to all of this crap, but for now, it just needs to go in here. Got 2 brass funnels in there. That's worth remembering. Iron rods could go in there. I think they were a key component in building the grinding wheels, which I'm pretty sure we're not done with yet. We've got 2 on the go there, and they're making things work for us, but I'm pretty sure we've got a requirement for more than that. So we want to look at making this thing. So we need the iron hammer, which is stone rods, of which we only have 1. interestingly. Now we have many. And then going with that is 2 iron ingots. Again, that time I just got the 1, which is just weird to me. We're going to try and get this to be as good as it can be. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. So it's wrapped in glass, gold, and redstone and iron. So we need 2 more iron. We need some glass. We need some redstone. And we need some gold. That looks good. And then we say, make that. So we got that. What does it do? We got two holes in it. We got a pink and a blue. I'm guessing blue is input and pink is output, looking at the arrows. If I put a chest there, will it auto load itself? Is that what we're saying here? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Do we need to funnel it in? Funneling is my go-to, really. Have some cobblestone. Okay, that's doing something. Right, I'm going to grab another chest while we work out what the hell this machine actually does. It's not even a machine, it's just a block. Okay, so that takes no power. God damn, I wish I'd found this thing sooner. I mean, holy goddamn, I wish I'd found this thing sooner. So theoretically, we could feed a cobblestone generator. We could replace that chest with a cobblestone generator and it would pull into itself and push out of itself, is what we're saying. And if we chain 3 of these together, gravel, sand, no, gravel, dirt, sand. Yeah, chain 3 of these together, we'll get sand out. I mean, that's done what we asked it to do. I need to find my disposal pit. I think I was just throwing things on the floor. I think we got to the point where I was just, you know, carefree, laissez-faire. I'm losing the gravel. We got automation crack-a-lacking. We don't. I'm not the kind of person to run around with gravel when we don't need to. That's just weak sauce. So we know what that does. And it's frustrating that I've only just found out about that block. That is frustrating me. I think we can go with this bottom tier, because the next tier up gets us to throw a gold hammer into the mix. Same recipe, but gold hammer in place of the gold. One of the golds. I think we'd be alright just go with iron. And kind of am a little bit lazy about this, so what's it going to hurt to just not do the job right? You know what I mean? So if we make 3 of these, and I'm making this up as I go along, generally, we need 2 more, that means, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's way too much. That is actually way too much. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Pachow. Nicely done. So we need some glass to wrap that. We need 4 glass. We need some redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. We need gold. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. We are kind of running a little bit low on gold. I don't think gold that is something that's coming out of our machine. Can we make another one? Yeah. Okay, so we got 3 of those. So this basic washing system we've got here, and we might need to do some shenanigans with gearboxes and stuff, needs to be fed from somewhere. So I'm guessing up here somewhere would be the optimum. If we put a block, just an ordinary block there, just like that, and then we run these 3, and I'm not sure how. That's not helped. Yeah, that works. Yeah, so that should pull from whatever's there, which will be a cobblestone generator, which I don't think we have one lying around. We'll need to make another one. And then what comes out this end will get dumped onto the floor here, which we could have as a haunting station with a filter that pushes it along and drops it into another station further along. Am I right? That feels right. That feels... Can we make a cobblestone generator? Can we make a cobblestone generator? C-O-B-B-L-E. Cobblestone generator. Yes, that. So it's a bucket of lava, bucket of iron. I've got 2 buckets. I can't remember whether this costs me by buckets, but we've got 2 buckets. Oh, we need to use this stupid fire plow, don't we? Somewhere. I think this is where we were fire plowing somewhat. Bucket of lava then, and a bucket of water, and then throw the bucket of water on the floor and find the recipe for the cobblestone generator. Glass and 1 times compressed stone. That could be a problem. We've got stone. We need some glass. Have we got enough to make... That's a lot of compressed stone. I am not joking. That is a lot of compressed stone. I don't think we can do that. I think that's going to break us a little bit. We need to cook off some more stone. Could you cook off more stone for me? How much can I make? Because we need 4. Oh, we can make... Okay. No, we need 1 more, don't we? We need 6. I'm wrong. We need 6. We do need the 6. Because, yeah, it's 6. We don't need 2 glass. I have no idea why I've done that. Put the glass away, Furryearsworld. There we go. Nice. I need that to get up to 9. We might need to find a better way of cooking as well. Cooking might need to go a little bit quicker. There we go. That's what we're after. And then we just turn that into one of them. And we say, make me a cobblestone generator. Bosh. Got it. We lose our buckets. No, we got our buckets back. Good. Good, good, good. Weird, but good. So, theoretically, if this can draw, like I think it can, we don't need to use a hopper. So we've just got sand waiting in there. It's doing its job. It's doing its job. We're getting sand there, which is what we wanted. But I think we're going to have to work out what we're doing with that sand later. Because right now, that's a no-no. We're out of time. This is working though. This is doing it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. 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 Jeez. How do I move all the iron at once? How do I just mass move iron? Because this is going to get tedious. I've no problem with putting it into one of these boxes, but I do have a problem with having to move it. Okay, that's gone up to 1k. That's big. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so for Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.